1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 7/5. That's interesting. Oh, I see. The internet has gone down. Lovely. That's going to make this so awesome. Fortunately, I can solve my problem like I did the last time this happened. There we go. All of these are, of course, worth 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7/9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4/9. Negative 18 minus 20 is negative 38 over negative 20, which equals 19/10. Negative 2 over 23. 6 minus 8 is negative 2. 33 over 9 minus 18 is 27, which of course breaks down into 11/9. And negative 13 over negative 10 is of course 13 over 10. 1/3/5, making that page out of 10. 1/2, 5/4, negative 1, negative 5, not negative, 9/2, and negative 7/5, making that part out of 6. Y equals negative 1, right there for 1 mark. X equals negative 4, right there for 1 mark. Y equals 2x plus 3 down to over 1, right there for 1 mark. Y equals negative x, right there for 1 mark. That's it on that page, making it out of 6 and 4 out of 10. Pardon me? What? Sure. Right there. That one is minus 4 with a slope of 6/5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. That is negative positive 2/5, negative 3, negative 3 up 1, 2, 1, 2. Right there. And that is negative x minus 1 with a slope of negative 1 right there. That is negative x. That is a slope of positive 1 with a slope of 1 right there. And that is negative 1/2 with a slope with a 2, negative 1 out 2 right there. That page is out of 2, 4, 6. Now find the x-intercepts and graph it. You get 2 for the intercepts, 1 for the graph. The x and y-intercepts is 2x minus 8 equals 0, 2x equals 8, x equals 4. And the y is 5y minus 8 equals 0, 5y equals 8, y equals 8/5. To graph that effectively, you're going to need to use fractions. X is 1, 2, 3, 4. Y is 8/5, which is 1, just a little past 1.5. So your line looks like that for 3 marks. To connect this, of course, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 6/5 equals y plus 2 over 2 plus 3, which is 6/5 equals y plus 2 over 5. 30 equals 5y plus 10. 5y equals 20, y equals 4. 2 marks. Use the graph if you need to, but of course you don't need to. I, of course, took this and put it into slope-intercept form, which is negative 6y equals negative 3x plus 12, which is y equals 1/2 x minus 6. So I went down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it was a slope of 1/2, so up 1 over 2, 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 and there was my x-intercept of 0, I lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 0. So that's my x-intercept. The other line has the same x-intercept, but it's perpendicular. So you start there, and then you go perpendicular to 1/2 is a slope of negative 2, up 2 over 1, and there's your slope. So you could go keep counting to get up to the intercept, or you could recognize that's a point on the graph. So it is y minus 2 equals negative 2x minus 10, using point slope form. You could have done a lot of other things there, but since almost nobody actually did that question, it doesn't really matter. That's how I'm doing it. So there you go. If you got to that question, you should have something like that. Of course, you may have y minus 2 equals negative 2x plus 20, y equals negative 2x plus 22. You might have that, or something like that. If these are parallel, then AB, which is 7 plus 8 over 2 plus 3, must equal CD, which is 2 minus 1. Oh, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do A minus 2 over 1, which is 15 over 5 has to equal A minus 2 over 1. 15 has to equal 5A minus 10. So 5A has to equal 25, so A would equal 5. Oh, same thing here. This is out of 3. This is out of 2. And if they're perpendicular, then 15 over 5 must equal negative 1A minus 2, which is negative 5 equals 15A minus 30. So bring that over. 25 equals 15A. A equals 25 over 15, which is 5/3 for 2. So that makes that page out of 7. Previous page out of 3 and 2 is 5. Out of 7. And 221. Graph it before you change the equation. You get 1 mark for the graph. To graph it, you go to negative 1, 2, 3 and positive 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you graph it with a slope of negative 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 1 point for the graph. And then you convert. Again, I do not care how you convert. Y minus 4 equals negative 3/4 x plus 3. So I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 4 to get rid of the negative and get rid of the 4. So I get 3 x plus 3 equals negative 4y plus 16. Negative 4y plus 16 equals 3x plus 9. X is already how we want it, so we don't touch that, plus 4y. 9 minus 16 is negative 7. There is standard form. 7 equals 3x plus 4y. There is general form. And, of course, negative 3/4, negative 3/4 x plus 7/4 equals y. And that one, those are 3 there, so that whole thing's out of 4. Making that page out of 4. So 4 and 7 is 11, and 5 is 16, and 6 is 22, and 10 is 32, and another 10 is 42. The most I expect reported from the majority of you is somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 30. There are a couple of you that actually finished what you were supposed to work on instead of playing on your phones, talking about nothing, and things like that, so they deserve the marks that were available to them. 220. Yeah? Which one? I'm sorry? The top one? The bottom one? Yeah? You can. Sure, you could say that's 3. Then it would be 3 over 1. Then it would be negative 1 equal 3a minus 6, which would be 5 equals 3a, which would be a equals 5/3. Same answer. 42. This one? That's out of 3. So give yourself a mark out of 42 and start on the next review, which we will be marking at 1:15. I would suggest not wasting your time. I will be coming around and collecting your marks from you out of 42 right now. Because I do not feel like waiting.